Welcome to the Iceni campaign for DeI Et Impera 1.2.4. In the last part, we managed to fight our way up and take this settlement here. And we've now got a fairly strong position to mount an attack on the Iceni up in Britannia. But the problem is they've still got a powerful fortress here. With this settlement here, we need probably to take this province before we can cross over. And you can see here they've already pushed an army forward. Well, they've got some sword masters there. They're going to take some beating. A lot of melee defense. So they're actually using AOR troops as well. I don't know if that's because have I taken away their... Yeah, they've only got cavalry recruitment here. I wonder if that's part of their problem, but we can't see in there. Anyway, I think we're going to talk a little bit strategy first. Now, it seems the Iceni have... Wow. They've taken virtually all of Britannia. I definitely need to get an agent up here. So I want to take this area before we go anywhere else. But I think the first thing we need to do is take these two regions here. And that will then effectively push the Iceni back into Britannia. But that's going to prove a little bit of a challenge. The other thing that's also happened is we've now completed the research for infantry chainmail, which means that we could increase up here, but we need copper, so we cannot build that yet because we don't have the... Do we have access to copper? I'm not too sure. I think we actually have got access to copper. Let me just have a quick flick through. I think we've got copper up here, haven't we? Yeah, we've got 25 copper, so we can build it. We just need the cash. The question is, do we need to waste the money on that straight away? The other thing I'm also thinking about, guys, is maybe it's time to... If you remember earlier in the game, I actually converted this to an ironworks over building. So I don't actually have the money for that either. Wow. And cash is very tight at the moment, mainly because I've got to maintain all these different armies. We've got this army I brought back across here to refurbish. And what I'm thinking is that I need, in this army, another cavalry. I think we can afford it. Yeah, I think we'll get one of those cavalry. Now the question is, what are we going to do about this army here? My instinct is he can't reach this area here. How far can this guy go? He can't get in immediately. But if I move this army up, he will then be in range. I think we may just need to sit on the fence a little bit here for the moment. See which way this army goes. I mean, I think what we might do is just move this army back a little bit, so that they can't do one of their usual... I've got a feeling they're planning on a dual attack here. You've got this army here. Yeah, I suspect it's going to be a two-army attack here. How powerful is the garrison here? This garrison is still building up. What we're going to do, guys, is... If I pull this army back... Yeah, we're going to pull this army back outside of the zone of control, and what we're going to do is try and sucker these guys in. These may come in and attack, and then we could come in and hit them, and then hit this army with this army. But this army is not fully built up. What we're going to have to do is just going to cancel that, and it's going to have to... Sorry guys, you're going to have to go. And these are 10-10. They're actually cheaper as well. And we're just going to recruit that unit there. That's the way forward, is we're going to see if we can sucker one of these armies across the border and then smack them. And then push this way through. Way forward, we've got some research to do. I think I've got to start focusing on the economic now. What we got here? Loyalty, political parties. That could be quite useful because I have got a loyalty problem, haven't I? Oh, yeah, these guys still -3. The risk is 0. Maybe coming here, the +2 loyalty, +4 loyalty. And then again, cash would be even better. I don't really need to get up that level. Well, from all buildings, drainage ditches. 3% wealth. I think I want to go with this. I know it doesn't actually make me any money, but I'm a bit worried about the loyalty, so I think we can invest 8 turns in that. That also works towards empire maintenance, which could be useful. Right, we're going to go for an end turn, guys, and see if what can happen now. Okay, we've got an increase in rank. Hidden agent exposed. We constructed a jeweler up here, and they did not rise to the opportunity, which is a little bit odd. So what I'm inclined to do is, how far can you move? You can move to there. You move to there. You move to about there. Actually, just a little bit back that way. I think what we may need to do is smack this guy and then take the risk. Got a bit of cash to build up. That's 9,000. We really need the public order here. 2 food, 2 growth per turn. Public order. I think we're gonna shoot in there. That's going to give me a reduction. That's going to give me public order. That's going to give me growth. Guard hut. That's going to improve the barrack. Well, we got the food, and actually that might be better. That's going to consume 4 food. I think what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go for the outpost here. Oh no, that's because that might be there. I think what we're going to do is just go straight for this. It's going to cost me 3,000, but I think that will be worth it. And what we're going to do is bring this army back over into about here. And I know I meant to recruit cavalry here, but I think for the moment this army can just remain an infantry army, because I want to trap and destroy this army and maybe push on this way here. One thing I do want to check is my general. Oh, we've got this anyway. You're a knight commander, so I think you certainly want to give movement range, and that's good. Zeal. I think you need to give that to the general. Wealth and commerce, 2 public order. I think that would be useful for the moment. And what have we got here? That will now open up wealth from successful cutting based. We'll give this a go, I think, so we're going to go that route. Just want to check. Yeah, you're knight commander, new knight commander, so it must be this general that isn't a knight commander. Yep, I've made a mistake here. I didn't give him the trait knight commander. That's actually brought this public order around and under control. I think we could probably risk shooting this guy into control as well, so we can really start to fix the public order here. I mean, this navy up here is a little way away. I'm just going to go for an end turn. A hidden agent exposed. Increase in rank, toss chieftain. Want to keep making sure this guy's on the move, keep it moving this way. We got a construction of a potter, so we've now got 3,800. Now the Iceni pulled back, but their army went this way, which is a bit worrying because they may decide to try and push down this way. The other question is, I can't really reach. They've left this settlement exposed, but they've got this. This is a navy. I think I want you to move there. I mean, this is the weak army. This garrison is 19 and building up. My instinct is to pull. Right, how far can you move? You can move to there. It's going to take you 2 moves to get here. And it's going to take you 2 moves to get here as well. I think we're going to bring this army back down to here. Your job, and we're going to give you. Got a bit of cash. I think give him another slinger. So look, if these guys decide to come and attack, we can whack them. And this means now this army can move up to here. And this is a garrison of 20. I'm not sure if this army is going to be able to take them. I mean, I really need another army. I know I keep saying it. One on one. That's a single. I mean, if this army can come down and we can destroy that army. So we got this. I think that's a navy. So I think these are 2 navies. I mean, I could raise a navy here. But we got cash wise. Actually, let's see if we can develop anything in the Empire. But wait, well, we can take this up. This has got the public order. And how's the squalor here? Squalor's good. I think we're going to spend the money developing the economy down here. I think. Right, we've got unassigned skills in Betos. What we got here? Empire wealth, maintenance wealth, tax rate, local province, chance of evading enemies. I think we're going to go with the Empire maintenance here, just to try and push things up a little bit. How's the? You're -5. What's up with you? You're here. Well, we might be getting you in a battle soon, so that'd be okay. Anyway, I mean, we can't hire anyone because we can't afford it. We've got you. I think we're going to get you a seeker spouse. That gets a new member of the family here. So you've got. That gives me somebody else for free. Anything else that I can? I think we'll give you a little bit of authority. Anything here? Gravitas, I don't. Double up the authority. I don't want to give you gravitas at the moment. Armor, I think we'll give you a bit more authority as well. That makes you a bit happier, and it should make these guys a little bit more happier as well. because we've now got a second general in here. Right, I'm just going to go for an intern. Okay, it's winter. And I think this army moved back to here for some reason. And I think what I'm going to do, guys, is just move this army back again. I've got a bit of an idea. And we've got a bit of cash to spend. So I'm going to get a couple of cav into here. And what I'm thinking, guys, is for these two armies to push against this settlement here. And because these guys are far enough away, so that if possible we might be able to do this really quickly. What we're going to have to do is use this agent here. How far away is my other agent? Yeah, you're still 3, maybe 4 turns away. I think we'll get you up to here. Let this guy move. And we're going to go for an intern. Got a votive offering. Druids and astrologers and soothsayers perform many social functions. So we've got, oh, that's good. War declared between Rome and the Helvetii. So it looks like the Romans are kicking off a little bit. Now it's getting quite interesting down here, guys, because Rome is now pushing through here. So Carthage is now effectively reduced down to this very small area here, which could give me an opportunity, but I would need to bring these two armies together. How big is this settlement here? 16. And the public order here is really good. What I'm going to do is move this army over this way a little bit, and you can just patrol. What I'm thinking is that if the Romans are in real trouble, because I think also, let me just check diplomatically, Massila is also at war with Carthage now. In fact, they're at war with everybody. So let's just see. So Carthage is, it says that they're equal to us, but they've now reduced to this area here and this area here. So we're going to let the Romans keep doing their work for the moment, and then once the Carthaginians are reduced to virtually nothing, we can then swoop in here and clobber them. What I want is just going to have a quick look this way. That army's still there. I don't really know what's here. What we're going to do is bring this army up here. Or this. I think what we're going to do is use the veteran from this army to scope out this area here for the moment. Right, they've got a small army in here.
Ready for battle.
You don't. I think you're just going to shoot across.
Thirsty for battle. We cannot pass here.
Oh, great. Maybe this army can defend here, and then we can bring this army up as well. Because what I would like to do is get into here. We've got a bit of cash to spend. If we can keep driving this economy. I mean, you've got 29. So I think we're going to go with this. Just keep driving up these potters to try and keep things going. I'm just going to go hang on to the cash. I'm just going to go for an end turn. Galatia has now reached a troubled populace. These guys have now moved back.
How can I
think you can lurk here. But we can keep an eye on these. These guys have now moved up to here.
Ready for orders. Ready Ready for battle.
You can't quite reinforce yet. I think what we're going to do is bring
For the tribe.
this army forward a little bit.
Starting out.
We'll bring you
Thirsty for
up
battle.
in reserve.
Getting on our way.
So that gives... You can just stay there for the moment.
Ready for battle.
Can you guys recruit anything else? You've got some forces here. You've got the 2 cav. I think at the moment we're just going to hang on to the cash, guys.
Yes. Aye, if you say so.
And what I want is for this army to try and push on these armies. We've got lots of agents up here hanging around, which is a little bit of a pain in the neck. I think maybe how's the public order here? Get a bit of +3 growth, some tariffs and wealth from commerce. What do we get else here? Security against agents, all land, local armies, banditry, food, public order, healer. What do we get for the healer? Outpost, local tradesman, healer. We can move our way down to the Hall of Ancestors here. I think what we might do go here is we'll go the healer route here for the public order, the growth. We got a little bit of income, we got some replenishment as well. I think we're going to go with that, guys. Really drive the public order here so that we can start upgrading these buildings and making some cash. I think that's it. We're just going to go for an intern again. Economic intent, thriving trade. Well, what's that? Agriculture view. I think we'll go for agriculture. We got quite a lot of agricultural going. Now this agent is now up in position. So we're going to put this agent here. We're going to bring this agent over here. What I'm going to do is pull this army back here.
Get moving.
And we're going to bring our faction leader up here because they pulled this army back to attack here. I want you in to do some military training. Hey, I thought I'd moved you. And I want you up to here.
Is there nothing else?
For the
What we're going to do is just build this army up a little bit. Just make sure that both these armies are up to full strength. Yeah.
for battle.
I mean, I could just whiz in straight away and attack. Okay, how can I move you forward? No. I think what we're going to do is just move this army forward. They're in reinforcement range just to try and draw this guy out. I mean, I don't think he's going to go for it. You never know. It's always worth a risk. I mean, we got some cash. I mean, I'm half dead. Just have another quick look through. Anyone got Galatia starting to look really good. These guys, yeah, you don't have enough money. I'm just going to hang on to the cash, guys. I would really love to get one of these up to here, preferably in this area here. So I'm just going to go for another intern. Got any skills here, and this is an agent. You can give me anything that gives me campaign movement range, wealth gain from successful action, cunning based. I think we're going to give that a go, just to see how that actually works.
What would you have?
Army sabotage. Chance of supplies. Okay, this. Oops, he's not going to go this turn because he's got no movement range. Never mind. I think we're going to refuse the offer. Lost a child, daughter comes of age, and of course it's winter, and we are not going to be able to reach this. Yeah, great. Right, what we're going to do is you're going to come across and raid, and you're just going to stand just this side, And we'll see if we can draw these guys out. Just want to send you up
The shadows.
round to make sure nothing's going on here. You just keep an eye on what's going on here. We're up to 6,000 now, so we've got quite a lot of cash to spend. At the same time, I want to invest in my economy. Food, nothing there. He doesn't really have the public order for this. That's gonna drop my public order down, isn't it? Aquitaine. I mean, we got 30 food. That will give us 75 food, but that will reduce the public order down as well. We'll probably get more food from this, but that's gonna be more of a problem. You've got plenty of public order here. That would give us another 100 trade. That would give us another 150. How's the squalor here? The squalor's good. I think we're going to pop that just to keep this building up nicely.
Here's all.
What I'm going to do is just recruit. These guys are relatively cheap. These are the... We've got one of these, two of these. What have we got here? You're 8, 9. You're 9, 10. We've got 50 armor. You've got 60 armor. I think we're going to drop another one of these. More so that I can reinforce this army should anything happen. Right, I'm going to go one more turn, guys, and see how it happens. But I've noticed the time, so I'm not sure if we're going to get a battle in. Agent hindered. Great. We've now got Capitulation Furnace and Agent hindered. We've got Intimidate Opposition plus 10 loyalty for 5 turns other parties, so that's good. We've now got these guys who are in a fortress. Now let's get here. Question is, if we come up to here, this is a garrison of 20, this is a garrison of 20, so we're going to be 20 on 20. Now I could go in with a night attack. Okay guys, we've got a little bit of a dilemma because they've come out and fortified, but I'm pretty sure if I attack they will get reinforced by this garrison. Now there's an advantage for doing that in the sense that if I attack with 2 armies on this army and pull their garrison out, just have a quick look. I mean, they've got Britannic warriors, champions, they've got 2 units of champions, 7 slingers. Wow, that's a lot of slingers. But then I would have massive cav superiority against them because they've got no cav. Therefore, if I attacked with both armies here and brought both of these armies out onto the field, those slingers, while they're coming across, we could ambush the slingers and destroy them. How powerful is this army? I mean, it's not the most powerful of armies here. They're weak on there. I think I'm going to have to think about this, guys, over what is going to be the best way to do this, because there's 2 possible ways of doing it. One is an all-out assault on this army, bring the garrison in, try and wreck them completely, although I'll probably take a lot of casualties in the process. But we will have slinger capability. Or the alternative is that I go in on this army, do a night attack, basically destroy this army or try to destroy this army in the fortress, and then what it would mean then is this army with this, what's left of this army, could then actually mount an attack on this settlement here. But I think that's going to be for next part, guys, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it interesting, and until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.